Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Been a while since I featured a video of any kind, but I'm going to try to get onto a schedule at least. Hopefully I can keep that schedule going, but today we are bringing you a Third Age Reforged battle replay on the map Adunheim Outpost. It is a 5v3 Cityscape Siege. So we're going to start off with the first of the attackers, which is the Witch Realm of Agmar, commanded by Awesome Boss Death. He's got some Agmar Marauders, looks like 2 units here, some Halberds, Trolls of Gunabad, Trolls of Agmar, the Witchers of Agmar, very nasty unit, the Black Witch Legion, very necessary unit for making pushes, Guardians of Cardoon with the armor upgrade, so good strong men-at-arms sort of unit. Witch Realm Hammer Guard, very strong armor piercing unit. Witch Realm Scourge Raiders, some Axe Lorraine units. This is not all of his army, but he's got other units hiding somewhere. We'll see them later though. Going on to the next of the attackers, we have Dol Amroth. So, Dol Amroth, commanded by King of Agmar. Looks like he's got 2 units of Doranel Doranel archers. Sorry. Some Ed Halland men-at-arms. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units worth, maybe? 4 or 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 units. Some Tarnostian Spearmen. More Tarnostian Spearmen. Looks like maybe 3 units worth. Has he got anything else over here? Oh no, he's got more stuff back here. Thought this was another army. We have some Ed Halland Halberdiers. Looks like 3 units worth. Doranel Pikes. 2 units. Paradil Champions, 2 units. Haven Guard, very strong 2-handed sword unit. Very, very tough unit to kill. I think, yep, here he is. This is where the general is for Dol Amroth. Black Swan Renegades. 2 units worth of Black Swan Renegades. Moving on to the next army, we have the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Very tough infantry-based faction. Not a lot of skirmish power, or even cavalry for that matter, but if you want an infantry-based faction, this is the faction that can throw infantry at you. Very tough armor. Very hard to kill. So we have the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm are being commanded by Tommy Wiseau. So start off with this front line. He has 4th Legion Shield Guard. Looks like 3 units. Yeah, 3 units worth. Warriors of Khazad-dûm. Again, 3 units. 3rd Legion Infantry. 3 units. Sons of the Fallen. 2 units. Sentries of Khazad-dûm. Looks like 2 units of the Sentries. Mithril Guard. Iron Watch and Mirror. Mithril Guard. These are a very tough unit to break down. And yep, his general is in this unit as well. Not sure where Awesome stuck his general. Probably see it later. It's probably in the hammers. Next attacking army, we have Dunlin, commanded by Steward of Dale. So, I'm gonna look up at his front lines. Okay, there's nothing here. Front lines here. We have a ballista, so he's bringing the artillery. That was the rules, 1 artillery for each side of the. So, Stewart Dale here, he brought a ballista. He's got some ward riders and some warg skirmishers. So, very good anti-cav that 4 cities kind of got there. Dunlinian Clansmen, 2 units. Dunlinian Veterans. Dunlinian Veterans. See here. Let me look at the graphics here. Unit detail. Just gonna see if my CPU craps out here. Oh! Did not mean to unpause that. So, Dunlinian Veterans. Looks like about 3 units here. Half-Orc Vanguard. Half-Orc Vanguard. Half-Orc Spear Guard. Half-Orc Spear Guard. Dunman Outrunners. Some more cav from Dunland. I know the Vanguard, their armor piercing. There's probably, I think he's got more units. He's got to have more units than this too. So again, I think a lot of Dunland's army, like Agmar's, can hide. And we're going on to our final attacking army, the Kingdom of Rohan, commanded by Y2K86. Started off. He actually just deployed in a big old line like this. Starting it off again with the cavalry force. Oh, that's not pretty to look at too much. Kind of like go in like 2D but 3D at the same time. I don't know, that hurts to look at, but he's got the arrow of Valdenberg. Rittermark skirmishers. So again, decent anti-cavalry force. Shield Maidens of Rohan, 2 units. Those are good axe throwing units, very high in damage and pretty good in melee too, I believe. Westmark Infantry, 2 units. Rittermark Spearmen, or Spearmen, so 2 units of those. Eastmark Spearmen, so 2 units of those. 2 units of Rittermark Axemen, 2 units of these guys, 2 Westmark Marshals. Medusalid Guard, very good javelin unit. I think they're one of the best javelin units in the game, personally. And Helm's Hammers, again, very good armor piercing unit, but they're really good at keeping themselves alive. They got a very good shield value on these guys. Alright, and we're going to move on to the defenders, or those at least we can see. Yeah, I can't see the unit that's hidden over here, but recalling from the battle, it is it's a NAS. Oh wait, here they are, hovering over them. Great company missile cav. So some mounted horse archers, but not just any archers. These are rangers. So hopefully they'll be able to do some good damage, get their value. Going on to the rest of the army. Oh, the faction is Arthedain, commanded by Captain Jervis. I'm gonna get better at this one day. But looks like he's got some. Looks also like where his general is located at. Some dismounted Knights of Anuminos. 29 Peacekeepers. I add a blob of infantry. I see some Arthedain pikes. I see Anuminos Gate Guards, Wardens of the North, Everton archers, some cheap archers in there. See a lot of Arthedain men-at-arms. Looks like they got the armor upgrade, so that'll be handy. Can't really tell what else he's really got just because of this blob. But up next, we have Rune, commanded by Lord Kamul, conveniently, with Kamul's Dragon Knights. This is not where his general's at. At least I don't think so. But Kamul's Dragon Knights, Flag Rim. 4 units of Flag Rim. I think you can only bring 3 before it goes red on you, and you have to pay extra for the 4th unit. So we'll see if that pays out for him in the end. So we got here, got some E-Strong crossbows, armored all the way up. Some Look Scion Rim, Look Gamp Rim, Gamp Rim, Gamp Rim. So 3 units of Gamp Rim. Dragon's Wrath Crossbowmen, Kumal's Chosen, Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen, 2 units. Be pretty tough. Alright, final army is mine. I am playing Umbar. So, I'm the one bringing the artillery for a team. I'm bringing a ballista. And we got some Castamir's Rangers, Corsair Crossbowmen, Harbingers of Castamir, Nar Sentinels, 2 units of Belagar Pikemen with the armor upgrade, 3 units of Elconderus Legion, 2 units of Bellicast Shield Bearers, units of Corsair Blackguards, Balakath X Guard. I think I gave these guys an armor upgrade. Looks like they got it. Corsair Fencers, Nar Royal Guard, Bellicast Marksman, 2 units. And then I have way back over here, hidden away, a little surprise. Warlords of Umbar. Very good Lancer Cav. So, without further ado, let's get this battle started. So there was a small grace period to allow Captain Jervis to get within the settlement. So, that's why he's running off. In this meantime, we're kind of using it to set up our defenses, so speed it up. Rune's preparing. I'm preparing. I'm moving my archers over. At some point right around here. I know this is where the battle initially kicks off. Not right now. But I think there's just this lone marksman that was just did not care. Didn't want to loot anything. Probably. Oh yeah, here he is. Arthur Dine Marksman. Who knows where he's going? There's a lone dude just running out here. There's like orcs. Go hear him, cavalry. Any second now. 2-speed it. 6-speed it actually. 2-speed it. Yep, their cav came over here to kind of screen it. I think because they killed this guy, we ended up calling Grace. But I mean, we're pretty much in place. They can begin their assault whenever. So at this point, let's speed it up just a little bit more until we see them go. But there, oh, here they are. We ended up giving them a little bit of warning, saying Grace is up. I don't think Y2 expected to have great company hiding on the corner of the map. So his infantry is going to pay the price for that. Ranger cav, especially when infantry blobs up, Rangers can do a lot of damage. Maybe a lower unit because they're Ranger cav, but they should still get a pretty good amount of kills. There we go, Y2's realize what's going on. Here comes his cav to retaliate. Captain Jervis is running his cav away while continuing to shoot into the blobs of infantry. We'll survey the damage he's done a little bit here. He took out a good chunk of them. Some damage there, good damage here. No trail bodies, but so he's done some damage. But now he's getting chased down by the Earth of Outberg. So the Lancer Cav, but they're kind of light, so I think they do end up catching them. So overall, I mean, it's a decent start to the game. I wouldn't say it's something completely decisive and game-changing, though. It's a lot of dead unit, well, a lot of dead troops, but due to the fact we're already outnumbered, should be alright. There we go. Camul's Dragon Knights are out. We did have a charge by them into the Barrowite, so I was right, there was more hidden units. They did kill one of the Camul's Chosen, though. But this is the best way to kill off Barrowites. They got 6 hit points. They don't deal a lot of damage, though, and they don't have much going for them other than their hit points. So, just charging them with a cav. Let them deal the damage, get out, run away, pick another target. At this point, I start moving forward my Warlords of Umbar. The Knights of Innuminus also start to join over on this side eventually. We decided to focus down this unit since they're so hard to kill in melee. And, judging by the color of their swords, it looks like they got a weapon upgrade too. It's possible Awesome could have given these guys a weapon upgrade and a chevron, making them a lot stronger than what they actually were. Base. So we're going to get a good charge off of my Warlords. The Dragon Knights. They're running away, they're being chased by some Gunabed Guard. Pretty good charge. That's a good little grouping right there that dropped. Alright, let's see how this one goes. There's 146 in the unit. Dropped it down to 129. So, doing some good damage to them. Let's see here, where's these guys up to? Ah, he's going for their backs here. He decides against it. Here come the Knights of Innuminus. Another charge. Get about 14 more Barrowites. Ah, here comes the Borgs. Borgs are trying to zone out our cav. Knights of Innuminus. They're pulling back. Killed about, looks like 14 in their charge as well. Ah, but here come trolls. Not too many kills in that charge. 10. Snogget Stalkers. Kind of a very cheap unit, but they can hide. More Graders are coming in. At this point, oh yeah, I didn't realize my archers were that far back from the cliff. I thought they were closer. So unfortunately, half their shots are just firing straight into the dirt. These guys here, these guys here are almost doing the same thing, shooting into the dirt. But they are providing fire support to the Knights of the Moons, who will, give them time, probably beat the Ward Riders. Although they would be severely depleted. I'm getting chased by trolls now. Kamul's Dragon Eyes are coming through. Looks like they got to charge off into the Agmar Marauders. Oh yeah, they got the Great Company over here. Yeah, that's where the Great Company died. Oh, the trolls got into the yeah, the trolls got into them. I think at some point though we decided to cycle charge the troll. Yep, here it is. So Knights of Anumas do a charge into the trolls. I did kind of spend a lot of ammo shooting at these trolls. Here come the Riddermark skirmishers. I do switch over my fire to them instead, because they're a much better target. From that charge here, though, I actually killed off some of their trolls. I lost about 4 men in that charge, but we killed off a good chunk of their trolls. It's like 4 or 5 dead trolls there. Killed off some more. Got my cav. Yeah, there's another dead troll there. See, another dead troll, another dead troll. So 2 more dead trolls out of that. Let's see. Yep, lost an army. Okay, that's where I lost. Right now. So I lost 5 in total from all that. Or no, that's over here. I lost a good portion. I don't feel like counting that. Let's check on what's going on in the other parts of the battlefield, though. Looks like we had a skirmish go down over here. Eastmark Spears to the Epidem Archers. Not a lot of skirmishing power that I see over here on this side. Not a lot of skirmishers from the attackers at all. Cyan Rim holding the first charge back. Flag Run being committed to reinforce them, close up the gaps. These guys were chanting. I think they were. Or they didn't move. It's a pretty good idea. Chanting boosts your morale. Oh, so I moved my ballista up here and we start doing some counter artillery fire back and forth. Steward's ballista. So, Archer is still firing over here. At what at though? My cav's just gonna get hunted down by the cav, the Riddermark skirmishers. I think I get a few charges into them, but nothing really noteworthy happens other than they die. Austin, though, has moved up his infantry without spear support, and the Knights of Anumas are still in play, so he gets a nice downhill charge into him. Most Dragon Knights have routed off. Looks like some skirmishing over here. Not sure what they were up to. Looks like there was a cav fight over here too. Great company. So Dol Amroth is over here also supporting Agmar. Not quite sure where the witches are at this moment, but focused on preparing for the imminent assault by Agmar. We managed to get the barrel weights down to 70 men.
They're attacking us.
70 spirits according to the lore. Ponderous Legion versus Naga Stalkers. Should be able to win that fight fairly easily. Especially with Archer support raining down into him. Oh yeah, I'm choosing to shoot into the back of these, even though they're spread out somewhat, choosing to shoot into the back of these Hunabad guard so they don't have a shield value for me. Using this archer unit to fire pretty much point blank into these Agmar Marauders. And it was at this point where I decided to just commit my pikes forward. But I noticed that this side of the line is getting a little thin. So I prepare another unit of Alcondos Legion. Move up both of those. These guys are out of ammo, the Belliceth Marksmen. Yeah, these guys, I'm pretty sure these guys are. So I moved them up. Alcondos Legion can just hold in reserve. Belliceth Marksmen are pretty decent in Europe. And the route. Big old route from Agmar. Wasn't enough morale to the push, but here comes a much bigger push now. Looks like trolls are being committed. More Agmar Marauders. Black Swan Renegades are gearing up. Orc Fellers too. Scourge Raiders. Gunabad Guard being committed forward now. Barrow-wights still up here in the fight. We did commit the Belliceth Marksmen forward over here. They will meet the Gunabad Guard. Since I saw nothing over here we're shooting over, I decided to move over my Royal Guard. Let's check on the other sides real quick. So the Brewers actually made a pretty good push into here.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
Well, the crossbow's shooting into this. I feel like it's an awkward shot. Oh, they're shooting over here. Well, they're shooting into this. The shield card here. Can't really tell, but these guys need to get firing here. See, yeah, they're closing down the crossbows. So we're just in trouble. If the attackers push up with more numbers, which looks like they are coming up with the Warriors of Khazad-dûm, they could just push through here and start folding in. They can cut off my army too from retreating back. It's like this side is still like a bloody fight to get up the slopes. I mean, can't blame them though. Arthedain Marksmen, Ballista here, Wardens of the North. A lot of firepower that's just going to go into their backs the moment they push up. Some javelins are coming in though.
We're under attack!
Men are mixed with pikemen, so that's a thick line just being hit with javelins. So, over there it's a skirmish phase. This is the most concerning part of the battle. Looks like Kamul's Shadow Guard coming in to plug the gaps.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
Here come Warriors of Khazad-dûm moving in. They can do some serious damage against the room if they keep pushing. My side, trolls were committed. Not too much has happened. Apologies for the call. I don't know, it's like this time of night, I always start coughing. Or early in the morning. So I moved the Naru Royal Guard over to make room for another unit, I believe. Ah, yes, the Pincers. Ah, of course, here, Black Guard, they're here, getting ready to throw their jabs in. Oh.
and get another volley off. Forget what I targeted. I think it was Black Swan Renegades, but the shots were big push. Big blob. So, hopefully we'll be able to do some damage. There's their Blackguard out of ammo. Fencers here. So these guys start shooting. Something. Not sure what they're shooting at. What did I tell them to shoot at? Oh, that's what I told him to shoot at. Awesome. Was moving his Witchers around. So, just trying to screen those guys out. Looks like they're going to head to this side of the battle. Black Swan Renegades are also making a big push on my side here, too. I think this is, yep. Commit forward the Congress Legion. And Belliceth Marksman to fill the holes. I actually lost a few of my fencers though, the Scourge Raiders. No clue if they used all their ammo, but they did get some volleys off on my fencers. Now I'm moving my fencers to the other side. Fortunately, they didn't have a lot of skirmish power to try to keep me back from the cliffs. They had more archers, and moving up to the cliffs could have been not too great of a proposition for them. They could get some good damage. Check on the other fight. Okay, so Warriors of Khazad-dûm managed to push all the way up here. Knights of Numinous are here though. Crossbows are shooting into the flank of them. They're just holding on. They're hanging on by a knife's edge, but so. For example, if Gaul Amroth committed a unit of halberd ravenmen or pikemen to outrange the Gamprin. Yeah, there's some Gamprin up here. They gotta commit some of their own.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Commit the pikes, cancel out the Gamprin. Because Rune doesn't have the best damage output. They're kind of like a jack of all trades faction. So, Dragon's Wrath crossbowmen, arcing their shots, that's not that great. If they were up here, maybe, and they fired down this length, they would wipe this unit out. If they were up on the cliff, fired down, this unit would be gone. Instead, they were arcing their shots. Best way to use them is the same way as the Demons of the Desert. You get them in or the Blacklocks. Blacklock engineers are variable. You get them to fire down the length of the line, they'll wipe the unit out. Just disappear. They'll be gone. Troll Slayers from Arthedain. Little shows over there. Big push on this side. So far, Arthedain is holding on. They moved up more marksmen to shoot into their backs. Eventually the ammo's going to run out. And they're focusing down the Snaga. I don't think the Snaga can do too much damage to your front now. I'd worry about getting infantry right here into this bomb. Maybe shoot into the backs of these guys. Free them up. Especially now that there's reinforcements moving. Ah, they are. I say especially now that reinforcements have been committed. Looks like shield maidens have been moved up, but not the greatest angle for the shield.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Back over here.
Oh yeah, we missed it. But the Iron Watch and Mirror and the Black Legion, they almost broke my lines. Iron Watch was firing in, but now I got crossbows up here. We're focusing them down. with that, the Iron Watch has kind of got to get out of there. With that, I think Awesome's Army's also going. Ooh, a 2-for-1 shot there. Getting some Hammer Guard and Iron Watch. They had a good idea, since I thought the Witchers were moved over to this side, which I have no clue where they're at. Could be dead for all I know. I have no clue where his Witchers could be. It kind of became not my problem when they were not on my flank anymore. Just let my allies know, hey, Witchers are leaving my side. They headed towards Ruin last I saw them, and it kind of becomes their problem from then on out. I have my own battle to worry about. Unfortunately, I didn't notice that the Iron Watch had come over to my side. But it's fine, we're still holding. Got some exhausted halberds coming back into the fight. And at this point, since I committed the Valor FX Guard, Corsair Fencers, it's pretty much safe to assume that the fight is over, and at one point, I start shifting my units over to Rune's side.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Like I thought, Rune kind of shored things up over here. Doors have a lot of mass there. That unit or Sons of Fallen will get committed to a spot like maybe right over here. They would towards where the hill on the minute arms are. They might break the line. It's pretty thin. Little shadow bows are firing in. Trains are crossbows. Again, they're firing arcing shots.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, that was a decent one. Yeah, now they're out of ammo. They don't get a lot of ammo to begin with. Over here, though, the fight is a mess. Units breaking everywhere. The lines are all confused and muddled. It's like Univac Rangers are moving up.
I pray the course of this battle changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
Not quite sure what they're doing. Oh, they're being focused back down. Yeah, javelins being thrown into it. For axes. Yeah. Field maidens thrown into him. You're gonna lose this unit of Rangers. Didn't notice this while I was doing the battle. Most times you don't really look to the other side, so you just kind of watch your own. This side here, they got archers. Not the best though. Lancers. Don't know what that charge is. Just probably buying time for these axe throwers to do their business, but even though the depleted unit of Rangers is going to do tremendous damage to them. Alright, here come Helm's Hammers. Looking over here, the attackers are kind of running out of... kind of just running out. Dissolute Guard, Werg Skirmishers, Vanguard, Spear Guard. How many Outrunners? I think... yep, this is the General. He's protecting it. Ballista's coming back around. Over here is the side that still has the most reserves. With the two lightest armored factions going up over there. Probably didn't help, but the doors over there might be a little different. But that was the hand that was dealt to him. Doranel pikemen are still back here, though. Lots of pikes still back here. Agmar's routed off. Romark skirmishers still there. Little champions. And these barrel weights. You see what I mean? They're extremely hard to kill. They're still there. There's only 6 of them left, but they're still there. They're still in the fight. For the marked skirmishers. And yeah, this point is when I was pulling my army over to start helping the other sides. Yeah, that's what I was
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
So
Let's pray it remains as such.
Put in a unit of Bellic shield bearers. Now they're just sending up some depleted units that have come back from routing.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
I did not realize at the time I had these guys blocked up. Yep, there it is. There's one Iron Watch left alive. Took out 4 of my guys. Where's he at? He's somewhere. Not sure where he's at. He's over here somewhere. Oh, here he is. Yeah, that's all that escaped my side was 1 Iron Watch. 2 units of crossbows focusing it down. So he successfully chased off their, yep, there goes the Lamroth. With that successfully concludes the fight on my front. So now all this is free to go onto this side. And this side of the battle. Which I had units going over, and I pulled them back. Oh, that's a weird crisscross pattern. There's the white streaks from both Rangers firing. Little shot of those Green Diamond Rangers. But at this point, it's kind of GG. Not too much left that the attackers have, really. Especially with the fact that
we are blessed. The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
Don't know whose general that was. But, yeah, there's just too much.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Oh, the Mithril Guard is pushing through, though. There they go. Throw on their daggers. The Dragon's Wrath Boatsman. Point blank.
Praise to our Lord. Praise the Almighty. Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must push our advantage.
Agmar's general? Mithril Guard's getting closed in by my sending my depleted, out of ammo crossbowmen. Moving up my Rangers, who at this point I don't think they've been used at all. Harbingers of Castamere. Getting super annoyed with this 1 Iron Watch. It's firing a random bolt and it's hitting me. At this point, try to get my crossbows to get a good shot into the side of that line there. These crossbows, nice thing about them is they can hide, so right now they're hidden. This side there was a desperate plea for help, as they had enough to funnel through, but not a lot. What the hell is that fired at? Just, like, screw this tree. Sword Guard.
My lord, only half our force remains.
Say Gamprim, Bellicast Shield Bearers, Dismounted Knights of Numinos, our Royal Guard. That kind of just wraps up the fate of this assault here. Oh, Rangers here, firing into the back of this squad. Crossbows firing into the side here. Pikes are still fighting strong against the Mithril Guard. Here it is, Dilemma starting the run. At this point, I was trying to get my crossbows up here to do some better shots.
Praise the Almighty! Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must push our advantage.
And yep, there it goes. Big route from the what's left of the pikes. So what's left over here's the meat.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
The Witchers, I'm gonna assume, have died because they weren't. I don't see any sign that they were used. Is that our ballista or theirs? I think it was mine. Yeah, I've just been firing into it. It's like we got so much infantry, even if I friendly fire, no big deal. But I can break a unit. Unit of 50 broke. The battle's pretty much over.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
That's pretty much it. Oh, these guys came back. And they routed pretty much instantly.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Over here, it's like one lethal guard.
Our men have... This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
So, least amount of kills, but I only faced like one army. One army and a couple of units from Dol Amroth. Overall, not too bad. Tonguzu, the doors are airborne, or not airborne, the doors of Khazad-dûm did overall the best, but that's to be expected of the doors. Dunland actually did pretty well, getting 814 kills, considering Dunland's kind of, in my opinion, one of the weakest factions. But let's take a quick look at the kill count here. See here. Seeing my best unit was unit of Belkath Marksman, 199 kills. My Elkar and this Legion overall definitely got a good value on their return. There's a unit of Belkath Shield Bearers that never got engaged. Belgier Pikemen actually didn't do that great. Not a lot of kills with them. Warlords of Umbar, 92 kills, but again they were charging Bearer Whites and Trolls. Not loads of infantry, but good amount of kills on them. Alright, and with that, that concludes the battle replay.